I see a little bit of the background already. There we go. Yeah, this very much reminds me of the final dungeon of Tales of Vesperia, honestly. It's quite far enough, I think. Atlas Shell. Fascinating. It would appear several of the world's foremost scholars finally managed to decipher my name after months of ardor.
Not quite.
That's only because we concerned ourselves with the aspects more than you. A noble pursuit. One I myself have spent nearly 2 decades on and completed. Trust me when I say I understand them to their core. Very intimately.
Enough.
I'm into some kinky things, I'll have you know. You're wrong. Whatever knowledge you stole from Cosmere was not complete.
Why am I not surprised?
Maeve Leveron, the first half-elf inquisitor in centuries. It does not surprise me to find you jumping to conclusions. Your opposition has done nothing but cause more death. I have no desire to harm anyone, and now no longer require
It's
to.
not that simple.
This ritual won't make you a god, Empyrean. It will only cause another calamity. That's why the Order kept the ritual from you in the first place. An understandable thought, but misled nonetheless. Though it is true that the Rite of Ascension was involved in the calamity.
Joke.
So much for not wanting to harm anyone. You misunderstand me. Unsurprisingly, it was the intervention of the Magisterium Arcana before the ritual's completion that caused the rupture. That can't be true. They wouldn't have formed new organizations devoted to the same purpose. You ascribe more wisdom to them than they deserve, Sildarian. Sir, yeah, I said that kind of right. I said Darien instead of Darren, but it sort of came out as whatever. They were as weak in mind as in resolve. They had nothing left to cling to but their old ways. You would gamble with the life of every creature on Terraziel? This is no gamble. I've spent decades perfecting the rite I'm preparing. I only lack the necessary aspects, what you have now so graciously delivered to me. Turn back now and I might spare you, but aid me, and I might favor you once I have ascended to Astralis. You must know we can't do that. I thought as much. You can't fault me for trying. I've come to respect your resilience. It's a shame you killed Akmenos. He was nearly 300 years old, you know. A maestro in all matters of life and death. Yeah, he was nearly 300 years old. Almost as old as Queen Elizabeth II. I learned quite a bit from him. Just enough to attempt some creations of my own. I'm eager to see how they fare. Sterling. Goodbye, brave fools. And if you should survive, rest assured I will watch the remainder of your lives with amusement from Astralis. Sterling? How is this possible?
Impossible.
Whatever that thing is, it hasn't been Sterling for a long time.
Heart.
This is a foul abomination, Irving. Stay strong. We'll help you lay his limbs to rest. I'll apply everything you taught me, brother. It's what you would have wanted. So both him and his brother were hit by like the super dark magical thing that killed Sterling and made Irving his hair turn black with just like the red tinges. So would that have been Irving's fate if he had received more of the magic there, and that wound up being Sterling's fate? Essentially, Irving just received part of it or something. But yeah, we're basically on Rainbow Road, but pink. Well, it's kind of purplish pink is what it is. We're at Rainbow Road. I should just like load up the Rainbow Road OST on YouTube right now or something. Empyrean has escaped, leaving behind Revenant and a slew of souls on a pilgrimage to Astralis. But yeah. So there's that. Wait, what the hell? Kill Revenant. So, oh, is that teleport over here or something? It must be. It must be. 1000. Resurrected. Okay. Lastitia. Oh, Lastitia! You need to be used as a weapon against the freaking boosted nerds. Okay. What the hell are we doing here anyway? Yes, we're slowly advancing and, doing something. I don't know. Just so that Sarah can give the buff to people without even needing to move. If they're, like, doing stuff there. His brother's level 1. Wait. Oh, yeah. Level 45, level 1. Easy game, easy life. LMAO easy. Okay, yeah, we save here. Here we go. Days after battle, someone managed to use Akmenos' knowledge to raise Sterling from the dead. He's escaped, yada yada. Okay. Okay. Just fly over a one-shot. Can I fly over? Nope. My flyers cannot fly over. We gotta use this as like a teleporting point, I guess. Is what has got to be. Oh, they don't have a whole lot of movement there, do they? It's so sad. What, that I can't fly over? I like the music. I do like it. I approve. Do it. Do it. Do it. Kill him. Well, there's that. And then, Kais, you want to just, like, might not be able to do enough to kill. Oh, you missed! Okay. Yeah, always a bigger fish. Bro, is there Qui-Gon? Is that a type of mythological fish or something? I straight up wouldn't know these things. Let's see here. Oh, sure.
This one's on the house.
Oh, the Jedi. I don't know a whole lot about freaky Star Wars stuff. I'll make like joke references to it all the time. I've seen all the main Star Wars movies like probably once each and not in a long time.
Maybe with some style next time.
Not in a very long time though. So ew. Yikes. Yikes. He's only in Phantom Menace. So that could be my excuse there, I guess. Okay, we're going for this. Okay, he's not doing the freaking too easy spam anymore. Freaking doesn't want to spam too easy in that last map, just to remind me about the reference to that Fire Emblem shitpost Chip was telling me about. Just to make sure the idea got across. Chip just wanted to make extra sure that I knew. And whatnot. He's the one that got stabbed in the chest by Darth Maul. Oh, he was freaking... that guy. Okay. Don't know if you care, but you need to know that the nacho fries from Taco Bell are back. Anyways, BRB. Have I ever been to Taco Bell? I don't know if I have. Maybe I have, but if I haven't, not in a long time. Not in a long time, if so. I mean, we have our kind of mage killer over here. But, so I assume the nacho fries are really good. Is that something I should be on the lookout for then? Curvia? 25 fortitude. Yeah, your fortitude stuff. I mean, we can just put Bianca there. She won't be able to counterattack, but like... I mean... whatever. She doesn't care. But yeah. I think he's got some lines in Rise of Skywalker. Oh, that freaking one at the end there with all the Jedi freaking thing. And that freaking movie was as whack as it was. Listen, some of your friends think they're overrated, but you think they absolutely slap. So what you're telling me here is... at some point, I should go hit up Taco Bell and see about nacho fries, huh?
Whatever you need.
Is what you're telling me here, Carvia. Carvia, hashtag not sponsored, but could be. This is what's going on here, huh? Okay, maybe Bianca cares a little bit. Oath. I guess that's the, like, upgrade of Vow. I like that animation, the lock. That reminds me of Stasis, is what that reminds me of, honestly. Wow, that's a lot of damage that we can do, but you have a lot of health. My goodness gracious. Oh, but Ferret's Fury! The ferret killed him! We killed him with the ferret! Oh my goodness. Yes, sir, I'll meet you there, Ammonia. Meet you there, Carvia. The ferret literally killed that guy. Butter, let's go. MLG Butter out here. 55% chance to hit. The odds are technically in our favor. Risking it for the hypothetical biscuit. Do it. Do it. Yes. The odds were in our favor. But yeah, BRB for realsies, alrighty. Your defense is way lower than fortitude, despite being like all armored and stuff. So like, yeah, we should be able to like easy peasy deal with this map, right? Pretty much. Nice miss. Relentless Smackaroo, and somebody else can come finish you off, like Sophia maybe. Well, one of these needs to land. Yeah, Kai is also still being pretty nice. That'll be a level up for Sophia there. Level 41.
You're stronger? Do I look stronger?
Sure do. Your fortitude is way lower, so like magic. Magic. That was all butter. It was all butter indeed. Well, Smackaroo. Honored. And come on, activate a skill. There you go, Magmatic Flux. Sweet.
How did you do that?
Good job. How did he do that? Magmatic Flux. Weren't you paying attention, Alden? So, sure, chill there. And then, they're all ranged dudes. Where's Monroe at? Here he is. Sure, let's put him there. He'll receive a lot of damage, but he'll just, like, delete in retaliation, so who cares? You know? Anyone that needs healing? Would, like, get up your crit? Sure, I guess.
Hey, idiot, you're gonna die.
Okay, let's see here. Too easy indeed. My goodness. You know, I had literally never even heard of that Fire Emblem shitpost until Chip told me about it, honestly. And it was funny because he was making conversation, being like, you ever seen that Fire Emblem shitpost where... And I laughed as if I knew what it was, but I had literally never heard of it in my life until he freaking told me about it, was the thing. Wow! So I'm gonna be honest with that there. Okay, Smackaroo, you get deleted by Monroe, as everybody does. But yeah. Like Pyrocrack, that was a cool animation. Death Ray! Ow! Rude. You hit me. I didn't have like the extra dodge buff from being close to Sarah there. Unfortunately. Oh, and Bianca's close, so we didn't even have the being on our own freaking dodge buff. No wonder. No wonder our dodge rates suck there. I freaking was not paying enough attention to things. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a Thunderbolt right there. Wow. Okay, Iris is kind of falling off a little bit here. I mean, at least these guys aren't like pursuing me or anything. They really don't seem to care a whole lot at all, do they? Come on, get over here, please. 6%? What the hell is this? Dodge 100? What? But that's impossible. 47% chance to hit. What the hell? That has 100% hit rate 20% of the time. This is true. 100 dodge? What the hell? How do you have 100 dodge? How? What is this?
If I must.
Monroe, you wanna like... There's a 69% chance. Come on, land it, please.
You crossed the wrong Valburin.
Monroe does not care about your 100 dodge. He does not care. I don't think Monroe cares about like any form of defense any enemy could have. He just deletes everybody, is the thing. That's what you get for defying the butter. Okay, your fortitude is lower, your defense is lower.
Let's get going.
So, Caius, gonna keep on being our spicy Swordmaster guy. It's not called Swordmaster, it's called something else. I forget the name of the class, but whatever.
Such an easy target.
He is the master of getting 8% crits. His crit is always like 8%. He just gets them all the time. I don't know why. I mean, I'll take it. Well, yeah, thank goodness these guys don't pursue. Oh yeah, blade down, so that's what it is. That's what it is. Butter cutter. My goodness. Well, I guess I'll Smackaroo here once. Is what we do you with your Death Ray. My Death Ray will zap you. Soul Pilgrim, huh? So are these like real people, not undead then? And they're like making the pilgrimage and following that kind of dudo over there? They've bought into his words? Smackaroo.
Nice move.
Alright, let's see here. So then we make our way forward.
Idiot, you're gonna die.
And then, well, let's see here. Yeah, I love that healing quote, quite frankly.
I will.
I will. Yeah, we'll get there, sure. I love the quote, Faust. Yeah, that's his name there.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get on over. Yeah. Sure. Oh, I could have put C in that range. I still can, technically. But, like, gonna go after Irving anyway, most likely. I mean, might go after C. Sometimes the AI is a little bit weird. Sometimes it's strange. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. Like that. There we go. Yeah, it seems like a relatively straightforward level, at least. Like, I was kind of worried that it'd be a situation like, you know, Conquest learnt to Classic, where it's like the last few maps are gonna be darn near impossible. But I'm glad to see that's not the case. It's like, okay, you got this far in the game, time to chill. Unless the final map is going to be like a living hell. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. Okay, you went after C. Oh, because you were in range of that tile there. Gotcha. Okay. We still have 2 more waves after it to go through, it seems like. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do some things. A smackaroo. You always have like freaking, you know, mid-10s of crit, Sarah. And you get like no crits like ever, and then Caius has like 7 or 8% crit, and he just crits all the time. Watch this, he's gonna crit right now. What do you bet? Here comes. Never mind. Never mind, I spoke a little bit too soon. Nice dodge. Imagine, that would have been the best timing. Bet 1 butter. Speaking of butter, will we get 1 butter coming out? Oh, those hit rates suck. What the hell? Why though? Oh, we have 100% hit rate here with the advantage.
I hate to be you right now.
Okay, well, we'll get the crit there at least. Garrick will make up for that. Cool. How did you do that? The aspect that makes us like a glass cannon. That's what we did.
Expectations.
That's what it is, okay? So don't ask again. No, yeah, we can do this. And thanks, Alden, for the input there. The too easy caster, indeed. A level up for good old Orima there.
Greatness must build on the past.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, Monroe can't even make it to that guy, so the only one that you're going to be deleting is this one. Sorry about it, you can't delete the full health one this time, Monroe. Monroe is so OP, what the hell? Like, he's a little bit crazy. What does Sophia think about this, huh? Oh. Hit rate is not the best. Come on, get 1. If you get the 20% crit, I'm gonna lose my mind. Ow. I'm glad you didn't. Dang it. Didn't get the 55 there. Didn't quite get it. You wanna come over here and smack Rue with a lucky stick? There you go.
You've made your death a necessity.
There we go. Stab, stab. Sweet. Okay, tier 3 token, yada yada. Heal up there. Do I want to put anybody in this range already? I probably can, right? I mean, like, Sia's not gonna care. You have range. Wait, you don't have range? Wait, range 1 to 2. Why does it only show 1 on the thing here? Because I guess the weapon is only a 1 range thing? So you're a trickster with only 1 range. Freaking wacky.
Let's do it.
But yeah. Why is there a lucky stick? Let alone a lucky stick plus? Just in case you want that big crit. Freaking crit 30 there. And also, we have the class that's like freaking, or we got the skills where it's like grants 4% crit for each tile moved in the turn and whatnot. Along with this freaking thing we're Bob here. Critting increases crit chance by 1% for the rest of the level. That's why Irving has 95 crit. There's your answer. Does that answer the question for why Irving has 95 crit? I hope it does. Hope that answers the question. For why Irving has 95 crit. It does indeed. Nice. Good, good. Why? Okay, goodbye, Bianca. Goodbye, I guess, Bianca. One of my best tanky units just got randomly critted. Well, just mastery. That went down by 1. It's not that big a deal. Why is your damage through the roof? What the hell? Oh my goodness. Well, let's, come on, 58% crit. Darn you. Darn you! It was a 78% chance to hit and it missed. Maybe you want to lucky stick this guy a couple times? No. Oh. Better chance to hit and crit here, and that'll kill if it crits anyway. It didn't crit. And it missed free.
Let's get going.
What the hell? Go for it. Go for some damage, Kaius. Oh my goodness. Ow. I'm really hating this gladiator. Who took out Bianca? I knew a Bianca once, a long time ago. Oh, freaking Sarah just shreds him. His forward two must suck. Man.
Make your peace.
Oh, now you get a crit. After I was talking about how you never get crits. My goodness. Do a Bianca and Pokemon? There is that. There is indeed that.
This'll
Well,
do.
yeah, it'll do. If only Bianca was here to see it. You want to delete this guy, Monroe? Oh. Oh, you can do it. Torrent, we haven't seen this one yet. Cool. Well.
You crossed the wrong Valburin.
Okay, well. Okay, smackaroo.
You're making me look.
I am glad that I can keep playing with, you know, that Bianca's mastery reduced by 1. Instead of just being like, yep, Bianca's gone. I gotta reset the entire map. Like, this far into a map and right before the end. Well, at least there's that. So, yeah, how do you feel about... Oh. I mean, like... 9%? What the hell? You're the one with, like... It says 1 and 2 range, but it just shows 1 range here. I can't see...
Huh?
Can't see the stuff on that. So can you counter this? Yeah, you can. Can indeed, I guess, but... Oh. Come on, get it.
I feel stronger. Do I look
Welp.
stronger?
Come on, get it. Come on. There we go, Magmatic Flux. There you go. Take out that guy.
Through to the end.
My goodness. Can't wait for that butter plush since that's a thing that's being made, it seems like. Oh my good gracious. Even Sia can potentially get shredded here.
You're not going anywhere.
Thank goodness we have Iris. Thank goodness for that. So you can counterattack at 2 range, but like, can't attack there, I guess. Weird. Weird. But yeah. Wait. What's basically a 100%? I wasn't paying attention to things.
I'm on another level.
You are on another level. Du bist auf ein höheres
How
Niveau.
can I help?
One could say. In German. Okay. Okay.
My hard work is paying off.
The butter plushie chance? Oh. Is that... It's for sure a thing that's coming out, or for sure a thing that you're gonna get, Gab?
How can I assist?
Okay, yeah, we'll do little heals here and there. Oh, Irving needed it more. Whatever. Whatever. Both. My goodness. Okay. Let's see here. Can Monroe just delete? No, Chip said it was a possibility. Come on, get the beam. Maybe it's a good thing I upgraded this after all. I could upgrade it some more. You highly approve. Very much want to see that butter plush, huh? My goodness. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's still gonna counterattack outside that range there. I mean, how does Kaius feel? He has an advantage, apparently. Kaius feels pretty good. I mean, sweet. Sweet, man. Okay, well, I can't slap Bianca into that range anymore. Unfortunately.
I guess.
So, like... Not just big brain play.
Are you sure?
Well, bam.
Have fun.
Now Sia has the buff of being 2 tiles in Sarah's range for, like, more dodge. And she has the buff of her having no adjacent allies. So she should be dodging things. Big brain plays, man. Let's go over here.
Stop poking me.
We'll do that. As we must
How
do.
can I help?
Right,
We
do that.
need you in this fight.
My shield is yours.
I mean, yeah, we could put some more nerds in the range. Freaking Vesta shouldn't care. She's even more tanky than Bianca was before she got
Here to help.
arrow to the knee and whatnot, you know. Now she has no adjacent allies, and the illusionist buff immediately puts her. Did I actually do that? Did I straight up do that? She dodged it anyway. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan because I totally knew that she was gonna dodge regardless.
In service to the order.
My goodness. Don't worry. I knew she was gonna dodge anyway. So I put Irving there because I knew it wouldn't matter. I just saw into the future. I knew that's what was gonna happen. You know? Come on, 52% crit. There you go.
In advance.
There you go. Look, I'm only 14% boosted. Can't fault me that much. Yeah, I really did just plan all in advance. My goodness, sometimes the autopilot just goes on. Look, Harvey's even less boosted. The hell? Yeah, less defense and fortitude, but you're hella beefy. Is the thing. Oh my goodness. 50-50, I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling really lucky. Darn you! That would have even killed with Heat Flash. Would have even done that. I mean, like, Monroe just, like, can delete either of these guys. So Monroe will come in to delete either one that I can't take out otherwise. This is what I kind of figure. I mean... What are these hit rates? What the hell? I mean, if he procs skills or gets the 2 easy, there's Dragon Soul. Come on, do it again. Dragon Soul, yes. Perfect. Too easy.
Under control.
Indeed. For the sake of, like, posting that freaking Fire Emblem shit post on screen for that, you know, director showcase that I did on my YouTube, I needed to, of course, download it as a PNG to have it in the video. So to this day, somewhere on my computer, I still have that Fire Emblem shit post on my computer, technically. So, fun fact about files that I still keep on my computer, technically speaking. 32%, I'm feeling lucky, come on. Darn you, game. Lucky stick shenanigans, maybe? Lucky stick. I'm feeling lucky. I'm not feeling lucky. I'm not like Percy from Fire Emblem Fates that I was quoting there a second ago. Well, we gotta level up off of it.
Strength is the only path to peace.
Oh, man. So, I need all my freaking other nerds to, like, gang up on this guy. Because Monroe can delete the last one, no problem.
Break your peace.
Oh, that's neat. It's not gonna be enough to kill, but it'll be some good damage at least. It'll definitely be some good damage for sure.
Here to help.
Iris, can you do it, maybe? I want to risk it. Freaking someone else can get the kill anyway if she doesn't get it. I was about to say, Iris is kind of like my go last in case you emergency need to chain somebody. That's kind of what she's been. Yeah, and then Monroe just kind of does Monroe things. I mean, sure, do arcane missiles. We don't do that a whole lot. Sure. Whatever. Here we go, look at that.
You're making me look bad.
If only Bianca was here to see it. If only. Tier 3 token, okay.
Impressive, is it not?
It is. I just so wish I was anywhere but here right now.
Look at me.
My goodness. I think it'd be fun to do a voice of somebody who's just like, ugh, so full of himself, you know? And whatnot. Freaking... I don't know if this is a thing that Chip will ever watch down the line to see like, oh, what did that Acoustic Harmonia guy do with my game? I don't know if it's something that he'd ever see or not. But if you're listening, ever, freaking, and you do wind up making future games, then you're looking for voices, I'll be here, okay? I'll be around. But you didn't hear from me. Whoop, gosh darn it, ah!
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay, but yeah. Monroe deserves it. He deserves the kill. He deserves all of the neat things. We're bringing it around town. We are bringing it around town here. Because I could have gone one tile more with Vesta and still been able to get the Faust heal. Is what I would have been able to. So this has got to be like a teleporting point or something, right? It is surely what this has got to be. I'll go over there once everybody can go over there, just in case like a whole bunch of random enemies spawn the moment we go over that. Or something. Just in case. Because it looks like a safe area the moment we get there. But that's too good to be true, right? Maybe. Maybe once I get into, like, any of their range here, they'll all just, like, charge me. Maybe that's what's going on here. At least freaking level 1 resurrected man over there doesn't move. Go! Okay. We'll get situated over
Whatever
here.
it takes.
Go! 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 Gadget! Jank over the rest of the level. Is what we must do.
Am I needed?
Go, go, gadget it. So we'll put Sarah here to put Sia there next turn. This time I won't fill this tile with somebody. I won't make that totally not mistake again. Will be the case. I totally will not. Irving can hang back a little bit because more movement is more crit anyway. Is the thing. Go!
Huh?
Go places. But this time if I do, mark my words, I won't. I won't do it again. I'm not filling that tile.
Huh?
No way. Alright, so boopity bop.
Do not lose hope.
Okay, let's get our
Let's get
last
going.
few nerds through here. That's what we do. I can't go there right now. Can't go the places. But now I should be able to with Garrick. There we go. Okay, let's not fill that tile. Are they all gonna rush me right now just by going? Nope. Oh, they will rush me the moment I do this. Okay, don't fill that tile.
Let's get going.
This is a tile I can stand on? Cool. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. I heal either nerd here. Nope. I should have saved some heals to stack up some crit. Whatnot. I almost moved Alden right there.
My shield is yours.
I was very
How can I
tempted.
How
Now,
can I help?
okay.
You're gonna die.
So maybe we'll do this.
Will be done.
Which will be done. Okay, there we go. So now Sia should have like the best dodge rate that she can possibly have, which is 1%. Cool. Stab a stab. You did. I'm so proud. Shut. Hush. That's your face. My
You know
goodness.
talent when you see it.
Wow, that was a good level up, wasn't it? That was a good one. Yeah, they do all come out. So it is good to get like what enemy phase damage we count. Wow, we can barely damage this guy on enemy phase. Jeez. These Bone Knights have always scared me throughout this whole playthrough. And they continue to scare me. So time to figure out how to take out all these guys. This turn, right now. If I go here, then you can be around for the buff for other nerds. Oh, but you can't quite kill. Because you give a 2-tile buff to a whole bunch of different nerds. I mean, Monroe is our which one of these enemies do we want to nuke? So what enemies can we take out without using the Monroe nuke? Or like the Iris chain if we really need it. So these gladiators that scare me, their fortitude is way lower.
Let's do it.
So like even with a disadvantage, if we proc skills there, and Alden always proc skills, right? Ah, no skills! Come on, land it. Proc a thing, proc something, anything. Sorcerer's Thing, Dragonstone, now land it. Good, okay. Phew! Pog, indeed. So your defense is a little bit lower than your, Where's Caius? He's right here. I mean... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use Caius for this. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh, the freaking green! Ow! That's a lot of green! That is a major ton of green, isn't it? Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Level up.
With every shot, progress.
Progress. Good. Good. Okay, so we still haven't used the Monroe nuke. Wait, can the Monroe nuke delete this guy that I'm scared of? It can. So can I delete everyone else with things that aren't the Monroe nuke? Is the question. Your defense is way lower.
Whatever it takes.
So like, Lucky Stick? Wow, what the hell? Oh my good gracious. I don't have that many good physical units here. Do I want to... Which one of these two is what's going to come down to? Do I want to use the Monroe nuke on? So it's probably going to be, huh? 26 there. I mean, I can take out that guy with Orima. What I can do. What does Faust have to say about this? Ugh. Yikes. I mean, 8% chance to hit. Holy crap. Which one of these two can I take out? And then use the Monroe nuke on the other. I could always chain one of them. There's 3 enemies here. I can chain one and nuke another. So technically, I only have to deal with one.
The arena is with me.
Technically. Technically, I only actually have to delete one of them, right? Right? Yikes. I mean, we have a 44% chance to hit, 96% chance to crit, and it calculates hit first. 61% chance to hit, 65 crit. Even if he crits me with one of those, I'll be fine. If he crits me with both of them, I die. Come on. Ah! The odds were in my favor, though. Don't. Okay, no crit at least, but, oh, what the hell. What does Sia feel like, anyway? 53, huh? Come on, try it. Okay, there's some hits. Maybe we deal with that guy with everybody else. Maybe. Yikes. What the hell? Oh, I may have royally screwed up. One of them may have to stay alive. My goodness. Wow.
Am I needed?
Mistakes may have been made, unless 57. Come on, land it. Oh, good. I really needed that to land. Now the 2-tile kind of accuracy buff can maybe help Sophia to land a hit. 30% is our best odds there, though. What about Garrick, huh? 81. Yes. Okay, Sophia's not gonna do butter clutch this time. It's gonna be Garrick. Alright, so we can chain one and Monroe nuke the other. Is what we can do. So, like, yeah. Yeah. We can chain one and nuke the other. There we go. I like this plan. If only we had Bianca here. This would be a lot less scary if so.
You're not going anywhere.
And now we can just, like, sure, go for it. Bonk. Okay.
Stop poking me.
Time to make Faust stack some crit and whatnot. Sure, Faust can heal Garrick in a hot second anyway, or doesn't matter too much. Okay. Okay, and then Monroe can nuke the other one if we really want to. So we just have to kill you. You have 1,000 HP, huh? 1,000. Well, we'll smackaroo this dude with a whole bunch of nerds, I guess. I suppose. Like, no skill activating, and you dodged. Fine, I'm Monroe nuking. Screw it. I'm beyond caring.
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
I'm tired. I'm sending in the nuke. This is literally what it's become. This freaking game. Thanks, Monroe. 360 damage. 360 no scope coming out from Monroe. He needs a smidge of heal to give Faust some more crit. There we go. Wait. Yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Fresh as a daisy.
Okay, so like... You have no chance of critting though, so we're fine, I mean. What if I lucky stick him? Oh, you have even less chance of hitting there, huh? Oh. We're going with a lucky stick, I think.
Father, give me strength.
We're going with a lucky stick. The smackaroo him a whole bunch. He has a lot of HP. Ow. At least he has no chance of critting. Literally 0 crit, so you don't have to worry about getting janked over by him at least. So that's good. So that is good. I mean... Oh. He lands either one of those, we can heal up. So we'll be at full health by the time enemy phase rolls around, so we don't have to worry about dying on enemy phase. Oh, we lodged both of them. Thinks Monroe's gonna do 1,000 damage. What, will we get Monroe in there next turn?
Thought you'd never ask.
You think? You won't even be able to attack Gyark on enemy phase, but you just, like, kill him. Wait. Fine, go for it. Unbelievable. Ow. Ouch.
Are you sure?
I mean, let's see here. 32, so you can definitely take 2 of those, Alden. But you can't take, like, that across both phases, so, sure, go for it, I guess. Sorcerer's Sting. Big smack. That's basically a 70% chance to hit, basically. Rounded up. And it misses. Twice in a row, my joints are breaking. My body's so tired of this.
How can I assist?
My goodness.
On the move.
Okay, Caius is on the move, apparently. He'll miss it, right? Even if he doesn't miss it, we can just heal up with Marin. Nice. Okay. Everything is under control. How does Sia feel? A 12% chance to hit there. There's no way you land those. There's no way. Stab, stab. Nice miss. Gotta do it again. Nice miss. That's what I thought. I kind of thought so. Can Iris do anything to help this time around? Probably not.
Whatever you need.
Iris is gonna be here for emotional support.
Lead the way. Stay with me.
So we'll do that. We'll do that.
I think I can be proud of this.
Pretty good level up. Okay. So next turn we'll send in the tactical nuke. Ow. Come on, land it, Alden. Get your too easy. What's gonna happen next turn when we send in the nuke? Is the question. Dang it, Alden. What the hell? What the fuck, Richard? Okay, he's gonna go too easy, Irving's brother. He might actually too easy, Irving's brother. 149 Monroe can do. The nuke. Welp. He can definitely do quite a bit. Ow. Ow. Thank goodness you can't crit. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, he has a lot of HP. Part of the reason that he's a nuke is he has like skills that freaking increase his stats based on his HP. His HP growth rate is insane. So there's this thingamabob here. Advanced stats increased by 10% of max HP. Mastery increased by 20% of magic. Power increased by an extra 20% of magic. Mastery increases accuracy. Standing still increases power. And HP increased by half of mastery. So freaking HP is increased by this, I guess. Even more so than it would be. And then that is affected by that. And then a whole bunch of his mastery is really good as well. Then a whole bunch of things that are boosted by mastery, I guess. Is what it's kind of seeming like. So we'll do that so he doesn't die on enemy phase, I guess. That's what we do. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss. We have Vesta there stole for the backup if we really need it. Cool. Cool. Okay. Caius, how we feeling? How we feeling over here, Caius? Ow! We're not feeling quite as good. Guess that's where we're using the emergency Vesta this time.
My shield is yours.
My goodness. Is it an easier fight than the dragon? It really is. More movement is more crit, so we'll move a smidge, I guess. Yeah, we can survive even another enemy phase of that, even if we take damage, so we'll be fine. So we'll be fine. Stabby stab. Ow. Welcome back, Carvia. You made it in time for the fated duel. Alden, how are you feeling? Should I just take, like, the guarantee? Because he's not getting things otherwise. Dragon Soul. He's just not landing it otherwise is the thing. So we'll win next turn. The fated 13v1 duel. Yep, that's what this is. Fated 13v1. Nope, we're not doing that. Not doing that there. So we'll go with this so that we can take the extra hit, I guess, on any phase in case he attacks Sophia. But honestly, it's a Monroe v1. Monroe versus the world. Tactical nuke versus the world. You're going after Vesta? Why? You literally can't damage her. I don't know why you did that. Why would you do that, Mr. Boss Man? Now Kai's is gonna smack Ryu. Nice miss.
Such an easy target.
Yeah, Kai's is the master of 8% crits, I mean. Okay. Is that enough for the tactical nuke to finish it off? I mean, we could have had Irving finish it off for, like, the cannon kind of thing, but, it's Monroe versus the world. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of gold there. You can upgrade weapons a whole bunch before the final map, I guess. My goodness. Did 80 more damage than he needed. Welp. Hey, look, Ekmenos is gone again. He's gone. Once again. Sterling. Look at what he's done. So sorry. Be at peace, brother. I think he'd have been happy we were here. Best way to honor his memory is to push on. He'd hate to see us waiting around while the world burns. There's no doubt there. That was a tough fight. No, it wasn't. Apart from Bianca getting randomly critted. We should catch our breath before we find out what Empyrean has waiting for us. Right. He wouldn't have played this card if he had others left. The only obstacle yet may well be Empyrean himself. Alright. Oh, it doesn't even say chapter 28, it just says the Edge of Ascension. That's a cool way to set the tone for like a final thing. I'm gonna save into this slot to change things up this time. Huh, it doesn't even say chapter. I like that touch. I like that touch. We're close. I can feel it. My spidey senses are tingling. Irving's senses are tingling. We must be nearing the top of the tower. Do you think he's close to completing the ritual? He knows we defeated his revenant. He'll be doing everything he can to complete the ritual in time. Irving is right. The latent energy that has been flowing around us feels stagnant now. I feel it too. Like it's slowly converging somewhere above us. We're gonna gut him for what he did. Snake deserves to suffer. What he did to Sterling was unspeakable. Then to leverage it like that, I won't allow him a painless death. We can cast him into the staff, make him feel every pain that others had to on his account. It could be done, but I think it would be a mistake. We have to remember who we're dealing with. He's about to destroy Tiraziel as we know it. For as long as we would have him in our custody, we'd risk letting it happen again. And for what? Revenge?
It's not that simple.
He doesn't even know what he's doing. I don't care much if he means to or not. A swift end is too kind. Look, I love some righteous vengeance as much as the next gal, but we have a duty to everyone that got us here to do this right. Sterling wasn't the only one Empyrean and Ekmenos kept from grace of death. Nor was the only one whose legacy they have waltzed on. Far from it. I understand. What he did to my brother makes my heart rage against him. Part of me would jump at the chance to see his greatest pains realized. But we're no different than the countless widows and orphans he's created this year. We may be the ones here, but we carry every soul he's harmed on our shoulders today. We owe it to them to end this. I know we're all hurting. I love each and every one of you for caring as much as you do. But we don't get the luxury of rage. We can't face him down with anger. I'm going to give him another chance to surrender. He won't take it. No, maybe not. But without mercy, who are we? We too have blood on our hands. More than any of us have ever asked for. If we meet him in a fair fight, it's quite possible he can take all of us at once. All the more reason to be measured.
Whatever it takes.
We do this together, like we've done everything that got us here. We protect each other. And if one of us falls, we fight that much harder to make sure it wasn't for nothing. This may be our last day. For all of us, Empyrean expects us. I think we should take a moment to make our peace with that now. Alright. Oh, sudden transition over here. Endgame, the Edge of Ascension. Oh, I like how it's called Endgame now. So I may as well spend like the rest of my tokens and whatnot. But yeah, replicas are really cool when I do them. I understand the feel. So fun fact, originally this chapter was much harder, but it was toned down for release. Chip may reverse the nerf. So that was something that he was talking about on his stream over there. Or whatnot. Did I just pick up a bunch of tokens and whatnot? Since we're at like the end here. So how much gold do I have here? Bam! 5 tier 4 tokens. Another tier 3 one there. Just spend all my gold and then like save into another slot here. Is what I can do. Okay. Huh, interesting. So let's see here. So who wants their main weapon upgraded all the way first that hasn't gotten it yet? Apart from Vesta, because Vesta's freaking just a wall anyway. So let's do this here. All on Monroe. Monroe's already got his main thing maxed out, so he's freaking fine anyway. Let's see here. I'll do that. I'll do this. Does Bianca have her thing up? Caius doesn't have his thing up. The music got interesting. All on butter. So let's see here. Shop. Can I sell things in the shop? Oh, wait. I probably can, right? I've never used any of these things. So, like, hold on. If I sell, corn on the cob. Gosh darn it. One more thing that I'm gonna need. Who's someone that I never use, like, way at the bottom? Leg of mutton. There we go. We can buy another, tier 4 token. Like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, sure. I like that plan. I've barely used the, consumable Healy items. I may need to consider it, depending on how things go. So who doesn't have their main weapon maxed out yet, apart from Vesta? I mean, I have tier 3 tokens anyway. Morningstar, the last weapon of Fane's Paladins and Carmont. So 2 more tier 4 tokens to give around and whatnot. I'll give 1 to Orima, what I could do. 1 to Iris. Sarah and Iris don't attack as much. So it's going to be more important on Orima. Music is interesting. Might have to turn up my volume a little bit to hear it better. But let's see here. Sure, let's go for that, I guess. So tier 3 tokens I have now. Should I sell some things to, you know, get 2 more tier 2 tokens, and then, I might actually do exactly that. Gosh darn it, this might not be very worth it. It's not a whole lot of gold that they give. Oh, well, we're not doing that with Monroe after all. So 4 tier 3s is what we've got. So that would mean the purple ones could get upgrades. Devouring Inferno, the apex of runefire magic. This spell seems to have a hunger of its own. So then, Deep Song Longbow. Okay. We have 1 to Orima. Marin doesn't attack a whole lot anyway, but... Sure, do it. Do it, I guess. Yeah, I'm liking the music. Sure. So this is our endgame music, huh? I guess. Let's go ahead and advance to the finale of this adventure.